We're back. A little bit of technical difficulties because 2K can suck balls. But anyway, now that we're past that, let's get back into it. As we were saying, for we were so rudely interrupted. Oh, and I missed it. Look, I missed Josiah Thomas dropping in with a follow. I appreciate that. All because 2K gonna do this thing where it doesn't allow me to stream straight from PlayStation. We're gonna fix all that in the future. No, let's not worried about that. Let's get back into this matchup. Let's get everything put back together. Crom from the Faces of Fear. Get some crowd noise behind me. Let's get this party started. Now that we've corrected 2K's mistake, I hope.
And his opponents, first from Stillwater, weighing in at 219 pounds, Hillbilly Curtis Jim.
Cletus J, former World Tag Team Champion himself, out here representing his team brother, the Fightin' Hinkle Divers. We'll get through these entrances. The hardcore champion, RWP, the highest one in the room.
New York, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Representing his team.
Hardcore champion, RWP.
Representing his team, Buffalo's Unwanted. Torrance Benjamin, the Almighty. Again, this Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules is so much to say. Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere Elimination Match. I say Extreme Rules, not Extreme Rules. Fatal 4-Way Falls Count Anywhere Elimination Match. I guess if it's Falls Count Anywhere, it's Extreme Rules, right? Like, I mean, I know it's redundant, but that's beside the point. Regardless, moving on, because boy oh boy, we're here for it tonight, kids. The winner of this match, each one of these men is one half of a tag team. I'm going to explain this one more time, and probably 3 or 4 more times throughout this matchup, because even I am not sure I understand what I did here. Fatal 4-Way, the winner of this match, and his team,
From the City of Angels,
his teammate,
weighing in
will move
at
on
264 pounds.
to either face this man and his tag partner, Vulgar, for the #1 contendership for the tag team titles. Or, if Malice wins, he and Vulgar will go straight to a world title tag team championship match at Survivor Series. Malice from Project Clown. His partner, winning last week's Sunday night's episode, or Sunday night's matchup, Fatal 4-Way Elimination Match. So Vulgar and Malice already set to be #1 contenders. But it will be up to the other 3 men in this ring to keep Malice from being the winner of this matchup. If they want to continue, we can almost call it, I don't know if we can call it a tournament, per se. Good thing it wasn't a battle royal. Prom would have been done. Huge inverted suplex by RWP. Welcome in, Ken. Whether you come in thumbs down or not, you can't bring me down, bro. Glad you're here, man. Your boys are all over the place tonight. Cletus puts the smackdown on RWP on the inside. Malice with a steel chair, but Crom saw it coming. Look at the strength of this dude. Omer T. Ooh, about to play him some country music. Crom punked him. Get it? See what I did there? I know it was stupid, but you see what I did there? Malice sending RWP for a ride to the upper half of the screen, turning his back. That huge barbarian. Everybody just getting tossed up alongside ringside. You see referee Joe Brony right out here with them. Falls count anywhere. Fatal 4-way elimination. Last man standing helps his team one step closer to the world title. RWP bouncing his head off the guitar is off that headbutt. And it's just a big old, look at this, Cletus. Powerbomb and a pinfall, at least an attempt. Now Malice too early for that. Able to break free. RWP on the other hand. DDT. Flat on the concrete, big bridge. Almost a bridging suplex up there by Malice, and look at this. Crom. With RWP up high, down low, and into the side. Off that powerbomb. Fireman's carry by Malice. And Crom face first into the apron. RWP and Cletus at the top of the screen here. Duking it out. Crom back in the ring. Cletus walking right into a huge right hand by Malice. And Crom taking out the clown. Joe Brony way out of position here, finally getting around the corner for that pinfall attempt by RWP. There's double team action on the big guy. Looking to break his ankles. That man may never walk again. Cletus. With a driver on the outside, Joe Brony. It's broken by Malice. Malice just kind of pushed him off of Potter before the referee could continue his count. And Malice cleaning house here. Looking for a submission, but Crom not up for it. Bear hug. As Ryan Potter and Cletus clash in the ring. A bit of cotton mouth going on over here. Hold on a minute. Let me rehydrate. Malice looking for a pinfall. No go. Cletus and Potter inside the ring. Deep six. Cletus with a pinfall attempt. Potter's shoulders are down only. Barely for the one, if even for the one. Deep six for the second time. It's like 12 now. Malice. Coming off of that military power slam. And a pinfall. Brony leaving the ring. Kick out on the inside. Potter. A count of 3 already, but Joe unable to get to both pinfalls. All 4 men remain in the matchup. If you were pinned or submitted. Look at this. The Slim Jim comes into play, but not quite yet. What else we got? We got a guitar. We got a Slim Jim. We got a table. The Spanish announce table has been cleared. We might see an elimination here. We might see somebody go through a table. We ain't careful here in front of us. Malice taking Crom out. And another pinfall. Another pinfall attempt outside. Another kick out. Potter hits the side effect. Cletus could be looking for an elimination. Kicking out at 2. Malice and Crom just absolutely destroying each other outside the ring. Potter on the inside hits the Psycho Cutter. And we got another pinfall attempt in our first elimination. The Hinkledimers will not be looking at the world titles. That's, I don't know if I'd ever say that before I ever say that again. Malice keeping himself in this. Leaving the Faces of Fear, the Unwanted, or Project Clown, to move on. The Slim Jim affecting nobody. Snapping into it from the Slim Jim, baby. RWP, not a big fan of beef jerky. Thought it was a Stoner's favorite snack, but I could be wrong. And again, the Unwanted attack from behind by the Faces of Fear. There's Malice with a low blow on the highest one in the room. High Justice pinfall attempt. Crom has Malice's shoulders down for 2. This crowd getting behind the Painted Man. That doesn't narrow it down, does it? Snapmare and takes down the Crom. Malice turned his back on the action for a moment. Finds himself way up high. Powerbomb into the barricade, but Potter taken out by that right hand from this massive Barbarian. Chair to the skull, and Potter might be looking at stars. Back up. Pitching drop kick. Chair shot or not, this kid's still ready to go. Malice tries to sneak in from behind. But Potter catches him too. Crom finally getting an opportunity to put some separation between himself and Ryan Potter. Slim Jim rolls out of the way. He's going to try it again. Catches them both with, did you hear that snap? Malice down on the concrete as he's taking multiple hits. Ooh, Potter with the fluorescent tubing. No go. Ran over like a freight train. Second turnbuckle. This is a big man to be up in the air that high. Double axe handle and a pinfall attempt. Keeping it alive. Still a triple threat. Malice puts his focus on Crom. Potter with an uppercut saves himself from being a part of that glass tubing. This neckbreaker takes down the much bigger opponent. And the Slim Jim from behind. Dig it. A Hurricane Rana. And he shatters it over the body of the Barbarian, but Malice with a 360 clothesline. And Potter keeps it alive yet again. Looking for a reprieve, leaving Crom in the ring with Malice the Clown. Hits it. High Justice. Pinfall attempt. And Malice has been eliminated, though his team still moves on. One of these two teams, the Unwanted or the Faces of Fear, will face Project Clown for a #1 contendership against the World Champions at Survivor Series. Another Hurricane Rana. RWP, a shot of the Slim Jim, and goes for the pinfall. And a kick out at 2.5. It's an elimination match. Went from a fatal 4-way with Cletus being eliminated. Psycho Cutter. And we might be seeing who's facing Project Clown as RWP gets the 3.
Here is your winner.
The Unwanted moving on to face Project Clown next. What is that, Sunday night? For the #1 contendership. World Tag Team titles at Survivor Series against the Wrecking Crew, the Blackwells. Nick and Josh, the A21, welcome in as we get ready to get set for our second matchup. Larry the Hippie, Extreme Rules against Malibu Sunrise. Hell of a debut by this man. Last episode, Sunday night, this man showed up in AOK, just dropping bombs on peoples. Long ass loading screen. If we get cut down, we're going to jump back in. We've already had it happen once tonight. So keep in mind, if this thing breaks down, refresh a couple times. I'll be back. Is it going to work? Yeah, first match crashed on us. Burnt to the ground. Had to restart. Good news was it was just prior to the actual load of the first match. So it is what it is. We're back up and running fairly smoothly. It was a 2K patch, so, like, who knows? It's fucking 2K. Heading into it, Larry the Hippie. Good time, man.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match.
Yeah, see if we can't find us a groovier tune for this cool cat.
Weighing in at 228 pounds, Larry the Hippie.
King Bean. The Tie-Dyed Terror. I just made that one up right now. That's pretty good. The Tie-Dyed Terror. The Pacifist. Larry the Hippie. He is moving and grooving tonight. This guy, the debut of this man.
And his opponent from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 600 pounds, Mighty
The rematch. The referee, Counted 10. But it was so close. It was so close to, like, Larry, like, the hippie was already sliding back into the, like, this needed to be a rematch. This needed to be a rematch, and we got it. We got it. This man was given the win, but under dubious circumstances. In my humble opinion, I believe it was dubious. I think the referee may have been paid off. Hey, he didn't even look at him. He didn't even make sure he was out of the way. No honk, no honking of the horn. The hippie in Malibu. Battle of the Shades, man. Both of them throwing shade. You know what I'm saying? As they lock up and giving up such a huge size difference. And that is a huge size difference. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, I kind of feel like this dude might be slapping the hose, you know what I'm saying? just get this feeling that Malibu may be subsidizing his income in a particular way. That involves goldfish in your shoes. That's all I'm saying. And look at this, bringing a ladder into it. Yeah, we want tables. Larry, the crowd asking for tables. Is the hippie gonna provide it? And he's gonna come back with a kendo stick. Malibu dared him to do it. And that right hand stopped all those kendo shots. The hippie back up to his feet, trying to fight back, but again, the size difference being a bit much for him here at times. He's gonna duke it out. That man just, I told you. Did you see that? Look at that backhand. You tell me this dude ain't, listen, tell me this dude ain't gonna get you, sucker. Telling me what he does isn't easy. I have to get some verification. Malibu with the kendo stick. Nope, not anymore. The hippie with the kendo stick. Swing and a miss. Caught him with that one. The hippie shattering across the thigh of Malibu. Finds himself another one. Also finds himself another set of knuckles upside his head. So taking it back inside. The ladder so far really hasn't been too much of an ordeal. Could be wrong here. Larry dropping to the mat. High lifting knee, but again, catching that belt buckle of Malibu up to the shoulder and a guillotine. Looking for a pinfall on top of the ladder. I mean, technically, his shoulder was up. I mean, his shoulder was up enough that Malibu had his arm under it. Though again, the hippie almost found that Malibu's hand inside his head. Series of big elbow drops. That's a big man to be coming down on you like that. Boot to the skull and a pinfall attempt. And the hippie eating his spinach as Malibu takes another trip under the ring. Oh, wow, Larry. Caught him right in the galaxy. That may have done it. Kick out at 2. What a way to stop from getting hit with a chair. I mean, you couldn't have timed it any better, Larry. Here we go. Double underhook drives him down. Spanish announce table. And Malibu looking up at the lights. The pacifist picking up the win here. I mean, to be fair, he did use that man's ding ding like a speed bag. So to be fair, he said blacker, right in the bow shack. Larry the Hippie with a win. I don't know if that's the last of those two. That was a little on the questionable side. I mean, nothing like the loading screen giving up the rivalry story, right? No mystery there, kids. Casey Gwen, the women's world champion, non-title matchup here against Wildcat. Coming out of last Sunday's match against Amelia P. Hinkeldimer by shaking hands. As it turns out, Amelia has taken to Casey pretty. She found herself a friend. I don't know if Casey's ready for this or not. Let's head to ringside. Casey Gwen versus Wildcat. This is Wildcat. Confusion here. I told you, man. Amelia has found herself a friend. Has come down here to ringside to cheer on the world champ. Non-title matchup, Wildcat. Shooting off a couple of big right hands, but again gets caught by the champ. Looking at a sleeper. Breaking out with a jawbreaker. The Wildcat lines it up. Call it an elbow. Pulls her back in with a big shot to the back of the head, keeping Casey down to one knee. But Casey again steps around. Sleeper attempt a second time. And a second time, her jaw meets the top of Wildcat's head. Huge clothesline. Look at this, Garcia. I'm sorry, Wildcat. Swing and a miss. Wow, that was quick. A big old chunky cat. Casey gets the guillotine off. And again, catches her opponent coming in. A handful of hair, puts her on the ropes. Slingshot suplex. As the world champ keeps the Wildcat back on the mat with that right hand, but the Wildcat pops right back up, but into again another series of rights. A couple snapping jabs and a right hand, puts her opponent on the ropes again. The Wildcat has found herself tangled up in those ropes more times during this match than any other time than she has in the center of the ring. Kick to the midsection and Casey. Pump handle STO. Amelia on the outside cheering her on. Gwen walking up one more time. Spinning kick. Ripcords are back in for the Spanish Fly. Attempt at a pinfall and a 2 count again. The Wildcat tries to duck out of the way, thought she outsmarted Casey. But indeed, she did not. So poke to the eye, pops her up in her right hand. Gwen to the top rope. Dives to the outside with a fist drop. And you see in the upper up in the corner there, Amelia getting some shadow boxing in. She's getting into this up there. Oh, just she is rooting for Casey. Casey Gwen may have found a friend she didn't know she needed, nor wanted, for that matter. As Joe Brony continues his count halfway to 10. Wildcat gets it back inside the ring, knowing the rules here. Knowing damn well Joe will count you out. Casey, nice leapfrog. Putting the brakes on Wildcat. A giant cross clothesline. Nobody home, rolls out of the way of the dropping elbow. And Casey looking to take back control with those rabbit punches. Enziguri kick to the back of the head. Again, Spanish fly. And that's all she wrote. The women's champ. Pins her opponent, 1, 2, 3, with a newfound friend, Amelia P. Hinkledeimer, in her corner. Strange things are happening here in AOK as we move on. Big Grizz it got me. Oh, I thought I had it. I was so confident going into that one. I was so confident getting into that. Let's try it again. Right? Grizz Kuklinski facing off Extreme Rules against Chris Chaos. Grizz making a big show last Sunday against Gavin Wilson. Chaos being a little fresher here, having an episode or two away. Again, we get these long ass loading screens. Just a reminder that if it crashes down, we'll be back. I don't trust this thing, that's all. I just don't trust it. That's all. I don't trust it. Almost there, kids. We're gonna get past the loading screen. I sure hope so. I might. Better watch it, dude. Better watch it. I've seen all 3 Karate Kid movies. That's right, all 3 of them, even the one with the chick. So, I know all of them, man. Crane, Drum, whatever the hell that thing she did.
From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 225
Seen them all.
pounds, Justin.
Though I will say, just to jump this in here, because, ADHD. My favorite scene out of all the Karate Kids, my favorite scene out of all of them was when they go back to Okinawa and Mr. Fuji takes Danielson back to Okinawa and they're walking through the airport after they've landed, and there's a big picture, big poster advertisement of Mr. Miyagi's old nemesis, and he's karate chopping a log in half. And Danielson says, "Mr. Miyagi, man, can you do that?" Yeah. Mr. Miyagi said, this man looked at that guy and said, "Don't know. Never been attacked by trees." Best part, best scene, even better than what color belt you wear? Black belt. Dr. Garcia's. Creepy Chris making his entrance for this one-on-one matchup against a man who is undefeated, as it turns out, in one-on-one matchups. Grizz Kuklinski. The Grizz, because that last name is tripping me up. makes it difficult to keep. Chris Chaos making his way back up the ladder, looking to reach. Word. That is correct. And Arnold missed it. I missed Pat. I missed Pat Rita. I liked him all the way back to the Happy Days. The new Arnold. Grizz out here in front of us, shaking it loose. Afraid his legs may go to sleep, waiting for this man's entrance to finish up. Yep. One-on-one matchup. Extreme Rules. Chris Chaos and the Grizz. And Chaos going straight to it. Man comes in here talking about being undefeated in singles action. You guys are going to get an ad here momentarily. Just a heads up. Faces him into the corner and a couple of big rights to the ribs. And Grizz knows where the goodies are kept. Coming back with a trash can. Joe almost getting popped with it there. Crowd asking for tables. But Grizz coming back with a trash can. Irish whip. And an avalanche in the corner. Chaos. Trying to get the crowd wound up. Running senton finds himself a pair of knees. But the Grizz down on the mat again with a couple of right knuckles. Right in the old jawline. Grizz gets reversed. I was going to say has him up, but he got reversed quickly on that. Chaos again getting caught up. Joe Brony causing issues here a little bit. Miscommunication and Chaos quickly with the DDT. And Chaos heard the crowd earlier. Gets us a table, but unfortunately no usage. Though it may still be an issue here. Grizz with powerbomb and into the post. I don't know if Chaos's head hit that ring post or not. Possibly shaking the cobwebs out, but a big eat the feet. What's this man going? Chaos, he may have hit his head on that. And how you gonna tease the crowd with a table and then come back with a kendo stick? The Grizz with the trash can right upside the noggin of Chris Chaos. Kuklinski thinks he's got it. Only one. I'm not sure if the crowd is getting behind the Grizz or not. Oh, he done made him mad now. block there by Chaos. Back and forth, and Kuklinski gets the upper hand, and man, did he just hand it over to Chaos. Trash can across the ring and a pinfall attempt. Again, only one. Chris with a roll-up. Also only one. A boot. Onto the ropes. A chaotic one. Looking to choke the man out. Scoops him up at this time. The Grizz with the reversal. Speared him with that back suplex. A right hand puts Chaos down on the mat. A right cross of a clothesline. And we've seen this last episode. Look at this, up on top. Cody growl, baby. Not enough, man. Grizz, not quite done yet. Extreme Rules matchup. Anything goes. And they got trash cans. We've seen a table brought out. We've seen a kendo stick. These two have beat on each other for some time now. Mud hole in the corner, and we got another pinfall. Chaos. Not going out like that. Not going out like that. Schoolboy. Looking like Ralphie from A Christmas Story there. Freak-a-rack-a-wreck-a-wreckin'. The Grizz looking for and just found something to possibly stop Chaos. Decides to go with the right hand instead. Series of kicks right to the nose of the chaotic one. Man, just caved the skull in with that. Chaos. But Grizz, right back up, fires off a right hand, but gets caught short here. Chaos effect. Center of the ring, Grizz, shoulders down for 3. Chaos hit that quick.
Here is your winner, the Tanner Chris Chaotic.
I bet he's so out of breath. Because, like, that's a long run right there. It's a good 50 to 100 yards, maybe. Running flat out like that. I'm surprised he ain't breathing heavier up there. Coming up next, No Holds Barred, Prestige versus Vulgar the Clown. You heard the man. I said earlier, Vulgar the Clown and his tag team partner, Malice of Project Clown, will face the Unwanted. Ah, look at that, you bastard. We'll be back.